Hello everybody, this is Andrew Wayne, also known as Andagavada. I hope everybody is having an amazing day today. In our last video we did the in-game tutorial and we've completed that and it sent us on to our next station. So what we're going to cover next are the career agents. Now there are 4 career agents. There's an enforcer, industrialist, soldier of fortune, and explorer. We'll take care of all 4 of those in a video for each. I highly recommend you do these. Not only do you get ISK, which is the in-game currency, you get skill training books and you get ships as rewards. So we'll do a video section on each one, but let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Ranta Tarumo, the enforcer.
Now don't be shy. Begin a conversation with an agent. I'm sure they will love you, and if they don't, they will simply have to tolerate you. Your choice of career agent will not limit you in any way. You can choose to work with multiple agents, but let's focus on just one for now. To begin the next phase of what I'm sure will be an illustrious career, accept a mission.
Okay, we're going to do the cash flow for Capsuleers. It's one of 10 missions. He's going to give us a Gatling rail and 2,000 rounds of antimatter charge S. It says make sure you keep your targets within weapons. We need to clear pirates out from harassing miners. Let's see, we're going to accept.
Career agents offer adventures designed to hone your skills. AIR has provided a skill plan unique to each agent to assist with your progress. Since we always want to have a skill in training, let's dive into one of those plans. Since you have accepted the Enforcer's mission, you should select the Enforcer career path. For your chosen career path, you will want to train the AIR Enforcer skill plan. All good Capsuleers will always have a skill in training. And you are a good Capsuleer, are you not? To prove to me what a good Capsuleer you are, add the skills to your queue and begin training them.
This is very important. You always want to have skills training. In my primary character, I've got 240 days worth of skills queued up. They do not have to stay in the order that you have them set up. If something comes up that you need to train quickly, you can always move it to the top of the skill plan. But as Aura said, we're going to start the skill training. Since we're doing the Enforcer missions right now, we're going to start the skill training plan for the Enforcers. Let's take a look at the plan contents. Let's move Aura out of the way. And as you can see, it has a number of skills set up for us. So we've got missile launcher, frigate, energy grid updates, Caldari frigates 3, weapons grades. So as you can see, we need to schedule the skill 2 plans where we can skill the skill 3 plans of the same type. So Caldari frigate 2 needs to be completed before 3. You look over to the right, it'll list the plans and how long it's going to train each one of these. So 30 minutes, an hour, 7 hours, 7 hours, 7 hours. Now we're not going to be playing for 20, 30, 40 hours, however many hours this is set up for, but they can run in the background. So if we play for a couple hours and then stop for the day in the background, even though we're logged off, the skills will continue to train. So let's go ahead and start training on those.
Using skill plans to guide your progression will make your life easier and prove rewarding. As you explore different career opportunities, you will find skill plans tailored to match your evolving goals.
Okay, now one thing just to give you a heads up, skills are not necessarily free. And by that I mean the beginning plans they give to you, but you can go to the skill catalog. Here's a list of every skill. We do not necessarily have the ability to skill those. We may need to purchase a skill book. So just out of random, this advanced spaceship command, it says you're missing 1 or more skill books for this. Would you like to purchase these? They get expensive. But you always want to make sure you have skills planning. So if you look over here, I have 2 days, 5 hours, and 50 minutes of skills lined up at the moment planning. So we're good there for the next couple of days. So let's go ahead and close this down and let's go finish this mission.
career agents will sometimes reward capsuleers with new ships. It is wise to have the skills required for those ships in your training queue. Missions you have accepted or been offered are added to your Opportunities interface. Open it to take a look. Here you can view the mission briefing, objectives, and rewards. When you are ready, you may close the window.
Okay, this is going to be our mission. Sometimes if you get distracted and you forget exactly what you need to do, you can go in here in your objectives. Basically, we just need to kill the pirates. If we kill the pirates, we get a Gatling gun. If we kill them within 4 hours and 56 minutes, we get the antimatter charge as a secondary reward or a bonus reward. So it's nice of them to not only give us the gun, but to give us the ammunition for the gun. And since this is an enforcer mission, the rewards will generally reflect the mission type that you're completing. So let's go ahead and undock. Actually, well, too late. I was going to say let's stop. Let's confirm what we have loaded in here. I was thinking that we do have, yes, we have. Uh-oh, somebody's been killed. Bunch of deaths right there. Whoa. What is all this? Kadari rookie ship. Somebody was sitting there killing rookie ships, I guess. Either that or they had a big fight. Want to make sure what we have. Let's see, we have the Gatling railgun. It's a civilian. It's probably about, it is the slowest, and least damage capable weapon you can get. But let's go ahead. If you see over here on the left, we have warp to site. We're going to warp to site. It's going to be PvE. I have a specific map loaded. Man, that's a lot of deaths. You know, if we weren't worried about our standing, we can go through and loot all these chests, see what's in there. Probably not much, if anything. But you have to worry about your standing. I have mine set to green, so if I do something that would actually affect my standings negatively, it would prevent it. You can set it to yellow, where it would send you a warning, and you can set it to red, which it won't say you anything. You do what you do, and you deal with the consequences. It just depends on your playstyle. But right now, we're a rookie. We really don't have anything. So we have our first ship. We're going to highlight it. We're going to target it. Okay, we're not in range, so I'm going to say I want to circle the target within 1,000 kilometers. So you hit the orbit. We're at 49 kilometers. We can hit the afterburners. You never really want to travel straight to a target, because if you're flying straight at them, they only have to shoot straight to hit you. You want to fly at an angle. It's called transversal. Basically, if you're flying across the target and he's firing straight at you, he has a greater chance of missing you. It's a pretty good ways away though, so we'll go ahead and get to him, get him taken care of, and go back and get our rewards. After that, we'll probably do the remaining in sped up time. Know the limitations of your ship. I generally can't lock within. I think it's about 18 kilometers for this ship. This weapon, if you scroll over, to tell you that your optimal range is within 5,000. So I'm going to right click on the orbit, set default at 5,000. And then I'm going to orbit him at 5,000. He hasn't fired at me. I don't think he has. But we're about to be within firing range of him, and let's go ahead and fire. This is optimal firing range, and if you look, you can see, yeah, we're doing quite a bit of damage. But this is just the very first mission. Okay, just orbit him, target him. I have my targeting set up to my spacebar, so all I have to do is click on the target. While it's highlighted, hit the spacebar and it will automatically target. You are going to have a limited number of targets that you can target at the same time. You need to understand what your ship is capable of doing. Okay, go ahead and fire at the second one within range. Now you'll also notice that our target that we destroyed is now indicated with a gray ship, and it has a square box that is filled in. That means he has a drop for us. The second one you'll notice is a busted triangle with no box. That means he has nothing for us. Now, if you were equipped to do recovery where you could salvage, we can still salvage the ships for whatever metal that might be in there or anything, components that he might drop, but he doesn't have it. We don't have that ability just yet, so we're not going to worry about it. So we're circling that target, fire. Also learn your shortcuts, so if you want to fire, fire is F1. The civilian miner is F2. If we had another gun on there or another weapon type on there, we could use two weapons at the same time. Fairly simple. Keep moving, keep circling. We got another one. And then if you look over here to the left side, you'll see that we need to destroy hostiles remaining in 104. Did we take any damage? Yeah, we've taken just a touch of damage to the shields. 218 steel of 220, so we're at 99%. The damage is represented by the little red dot down below on the shields. The first line is shields, second line is armor, third is structure. They have to get through all three before you are destroyed. And even then, if you're destroyed, you need to warp out as quickly as possible, because then you're what you're called podded. You're floating in space in your pod, and they have the option of destroying that. If they destroy that and you have anything loaded like implants, you've lost all that. Come on, circle him up. Go ahead and start firing. I always recommend that you loot your ship. So we have one ship that we're able to loot. You can pick up weapons, you can pick up ammunition, you can pick up drones. It just depends on what they have. To loot your ship, you highlight the one that is lootable. We have one wreck that, like I said, has the solid square on the right. If you look at it, it says it contains loot items. The other three do not. Highlight the wreck, hit your loot or open cargo, and it will go over to the ship and it will open the cargo bay. But right now we are done with the mission. If we wanted to, we could hit the dock button over on the left, and it would take us straight to our space station, dock us, and we could turn that mission in for the rewards. And as you saw, it did take but just a few minutes. But however, this is the first mission of the first mission set we've taken. It's extremely easy. They're all level 1s. We're not too worried about it. Let's see what he might have for us. I mean, if you'll notice, the whole time I was running my afterburner, you have to be careful of that. You have a capacitor. Capacitor is indicated by these lights in the center of the circle. That's your energy level. Everything takes energy, just about. So if I had run out of capacitor, I wouldn't have been able to use my afterburner. I wouldn't have been able to fire my weapons. So you have to manage that. But right now we're cap stable. If you build a ship that's cap stable, it's just metal scraps inside the loot. But we're going to take it anyway because you can sell the scraps. So go ahead and turn the afterburner off. But if you're cap stable, you always want to try to build a ship that is cap stable, if you can. If not, just at least be cognizant of it. Be aware of what your energy level is. Go ahead and hit the dock. We'll go turn this mission in and accept the next one. Like I said, though, I'm going to mute the microphone after this, so you don't just sit there and have to listen to me talk on while we're doing this. But at the end, I want to see what we get, what ships we get, what books we get, what cash we get. we'll see how it goes. Saw a message about accepting in duels, so that may be what all that is. People accepting duels. Just practicing.
Docking request accepted.
Start the conversation. It's asking me to complete the mission.
You can access the Air Career program via your neocom.
Okay, why is she wanting me to access the Air Career program? Oh, I see. I had a mission to complete one mission, which I completed it, and I was given 25,000 S. So let's go ahead. I tell you what, we're not going to claim it just yet. Let's see what happens when we complete all 10 missions. Close that. If we go over to our ship inventory, I'm going to take the metal scraps and I'm going to put them in the item hanger. I'm also going to go to the item hanger and I'm going to go to the ship fitting, and I'm going to take the civilian miner off. I'm going to add the Gatling rail. That is a 75mm Gatling rail. This is the civilian. Here is the ammunition for that. I'm going to put it in the ship's hold. Then I'm going to take it. I'm going to drop it down right on the target. And it, oh, dummy. Okay. Nope. It worked. 75mm Gatling rail loaded with, there's the Gatling rail, loaded with the ammunition. So we have 200 rounds. I don't know if that's enough, but we shall see. Going to close that, and we're going to request the next mission. And like I said, after this, we're going to go ahead and mute it, but I do want you to see that our next reward, is going to be a ship. A Merlin, pretty nice. So here we go. Let's see how it works out.
access the Air Career program via your neocom. Close the ACP in order to proceed. I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well. If you find yourself confused as you explore the stars, there is a help section available in the agency.